Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Steph and today this video is a little bit of a mashup. So if you'd watched my previous video, you will know that I was having a tradesperson come in, and immediately after doing the voiceover of that last video, I had to go and do a quick panic clean before he came. Now my house is not that bad on this day, and so I was like, as long as the entryway is clear and I have do a little bit of quick tidy up downstairs, then I would be comfortable with him coming in. And I really didn't have very much time at all. I think I did this in less than 5 minutes and then a couple of minutes in each of the other spaces. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I have slowed the video down a little bit because there isn't all that much footage. It's been very nice weather here, and so I haven't really been in the house very much. I had a very busy day yesterday, and I'll tell you guys a little bit about that later on in the video. And then today is Thursday. Obviously this video is coming out late this week because of the busy week that I've had, but I've been struggling to get moving today. I've done some studying this morning because I have an exam next week that I need to study for, and then I have an exam immediately when I get back from holiday, although I don't know the exact date yet, but that's an in-person exam, so I really need to study for that even when I'm on holiday. So I've been studying this morning, and then I have some errands to run, but I'm not wanting to leave my house today, but I have to leave my house because I have to go and do these errands. And then also because the weather's nice, I promised the kids that we'd have like a picnic dinner at the town park because our town park got renovated and they've been a couple of times and they really enjoy it. So that's kind of what my afternoon's looking like. So because of that, I've just been having a lazy morning and not really wanting to do anything. So obviously I did the studying, but then now when it comes to actually doing like physical movement, I'm just not wanting to do that. So anyway, with this entryway, my goal was just to make it look a bit tidier. So I just picked up shoes and coats and random jumpers and things that had been left. For some reason there was quite a few socks in this area. I mean, I don't know why. I guess kids have been coming in and taking off their socks and their shoes. And then there's this radiator cover just becomes a bit of a catch-all and ends up with like doom piles, which I mean, I'm not dealing with them. I just kind of create more of them and then move on. But it's all kind of organized. This printer is to go along to the office, and there's a couple of parcels there that need to go along to the office as well. And there's a parcel there that I need to return because it was a tripod that I bought that didn't work out, so that needs to go back. And then yeah, quick hoover and this area is done. I always feel a little better when the entryway is done because it's obviously the first thing people see when they come to the house. So even if you're just opening the door to somebody, if this area is a mess, then even if the rest of your house is tidy, which in this case, like the kitchen is sparkling because this was on the day that I did the kitchen. Well, after the 3 days of doing the kitchen anyway. But yeah, if this bit's messy, then it doesn't feel like I've done anything else in the house. So at least this bit is done now. And then after this, I think you see me do a bit of the living room and a downstairs bathroom, which I don't know if you guys have ever actually seen that I have in my house. It's not an area I show off because I hate it so much. When we moved in, it was a horrible, I mean it still is, it's a horrible like orange colour, and like that's the colour of it. But then you can see the wallpaper's all ripped. And do you know what happened is that when we first moved into this house, my daughter would play outside, like Madison would play outside all of the time, and she made some friends really quickly. And one of those friends, within a week of us living here, came in to use this bathroom because obviously this is the guest bathroom. Sorry, there's the phone notification. Let me mute the phone. So this is the guest bathroom. So anyways, so she came in and she ripped the wallpaper. Like, what kind of child goes into somebody's house for the first time and just rips their wallpaper? I would be mortified if that was one of my children. Anyway, so I really don't like that bathroom. I've never decorated it because the problem is when I decorate it, I want to replace the sink and toilet because they're like an off cream colour. So I feel like even if you freshen up the room, it's still going to look awful because of the toilet and sink that's in there. And also the sink is damaged and has been like temporarily fixed by the previous owners. But I've never gotten around to having the money to do up the whole bathroom. So it's just not even been done. But I'm at a point now where I'm like, it doesn't matter if I can't do the whole bathroom. I'm just going to decorate it as it is. So the tradesperson that came, that's one of the things that he'll be doing. He's a handyman, so he's kind of a jack of all trades, and I gave him a big long list. He said I was very organised, but I actually wrote the list like 10 minutes before he came, and it was just anything that popped into my head that I want done in the house. So this is now the next day, and I am hanging up washing. Now, this would have been, when would this have been? I feel like this would have been Tuesday. So, wait, no, this was Tuesday. And I have an important meeting on the Wednesday, which is yesterday. Sorry, I don't know when you guys are watching this, but it's releasing on the Thursday, so I'm just going by my timeline. So I have quite an important meeting that day, and I know I need to wash my hair, and my shoulder was feeling really good this day. So that was my plan, was to wash my hair this day. But then I hung up this washing, not realising, like, it didn't even come into my head, like, how much I would need to put my arm up. So by the time I was finished with putting this washing up, my shoulder was absolute agony. But do you know what? I'm a complete idiot. I have been complaining about not being able to wash my hair because of my shoulder for ages. But I just sucked it up and did it. And it's a good thing I did. I didn't realise because of the way that I wash my hair, I do it over the bath using the shower head. My arm's not even raised. I'm an idiot. All this time I've been thinking my shoulder would be up. But no, because of the positioning of the way I do it, my shoulder's not even up, so it wasn't an issue. But yeah, this was quite sore to do. And the thing is, like, when I was doing it, I didn't really feel it, but the second I finished, I was like, oh my God, it was agony. But it's doing a lot better. The only thing is, obviously this was Tuesday, I hung this washing out. It's Thursday now, and that washing's still out there. I'm so bad, like, I never bring it in. I'm going to need to bring it in today. I don't know if I'll hang more out, though. I don't want to hurt my shoulder again. It's a slow recovery, I think. I don't know if that's the word. It's my own fault. I still haven't done the exercises that I was given. I really need to do them. Maybe I'll do that today. So you can hear a little bit of noise. My dog's not very well. Sometimes I'll like have a conversation, and then just part of the conversation will happen in my head. So I said there'll be some background noise, and then in my head said it's because of my dog, and then continued, but I forgot to actually say that out loud. So yeah, the background noise is because my dog, he's lying on some papers which are rustling. But yeah, he's not very well, so he's got a vet appointment later, so hopefully all is okay. We just think he's maybe eating something that's bad for his tummy. This is what we're now tackling, which I've been meaning to get to for a while. As you all know, I have like 2 giant piles of clothes downstairs that need to go away into my wardrobe. Didn't want to do that until I decluttered the wardrobe. So I was just giving you a little overview of what the wardrobe looks like. To start with, we are ignoring all of the bags of stuff at the bottom of the wardrobe. That is not clothing, it's a random compilation of things. They're the doom bags that I need to get to. So anyway, what I'm doing is I took all the hangers out, and the stuff on the that I'm putting on the left, that is being kept, and then the stuff on the right is being donated. And then so I sort out the main wardrobe bit, and then I sort out the storage, I want to say boxes, but they're not boxes. The storage organisers that have like my other clothes in, and you get to see that. And then I bring up the washing from downstairs and sort that out. And then I put it all away. And I've still got more washing to get through. So, because when I put it away, I only had 1 pair of my leggings. And I have at least 10 pairs of them, because I bought a pack of, somebody asked me where I got my leggings with the pockets. I bought a pack of 5 off of Temu, and they had like black, pink, blue, like a light grey colour, and I want to say a green colour. And I really like them, but I'm not that keen on the blue and the light grey. I think I maybe already donated the light grey. I can't remember, like the last time I donated. But anyway, and then I prefer the darker colour ones, so then I bought another pack of 5 with just darker colour ones. It might even have just been black, but I have a feeling there was green in there too, so maybe not. Anyway, and then what I do is those jumpers that I'm putting in front, that is like stuff that I'm not going to wear till Christmas time now. So either Christmas jumpers or like my elf dress, that kind of thing. Then next to that pile is that's part of a costume that my husband needs to put that away, because that's in his side of the wardrobe and I actually can't reach it. And then the leather jacket that's next to that is going to my daughter. So even though it is getting donated, technically it's just getting donated to my daughter. And then this bag is a bag that I put away last summer of all the summery clothes. So this was a costume that I was hoping to fit into this year, but it says it's like a 14 or a 16, but it does not fit me at all. So I think the sizing is off on it because it is really tight. And I'm not like, well, it's not even that it's really tight. It's like it's really short. And I'm already a short person. I'm 5'3", 0.5, by the way. That 0.5 makes all the difference. But anyway, so when I put it on, it's really short. I don't like it. So anyway, I'm just pulling all of the summer stuff out of the bag and putting the winter stuff in. I've put the summer stuff into a separate pile because obviously I've not had it in a year and I have put weight on. I need to see if I actually fit into it. So I do that off camera and then you get to see the kind of the finished result at the end. So yeah, just hanging up some stuff. This hoodie accidentally went into the tumble dryer, so the zip was all warped. So I wasn't sure if it would zip up, but it did. And then this cardigan, even though it's like a wintry cardigan, I still keep it out because in Scotland we get all the seasons, like all of the time. There's only some things that I put away in the, like I'll put away my shorts because I'm not going to wear them in like the middle of December. So they can go away when I put my summer stuff away. And then when I put winter stuff away, I can put away Christmas jumpers and stuff. So this is after I've emptied everything out and decluttered this section. So now we're going to put everything back in. There is a kind of semblance of order. I have like the formal wear at one side and then dresses and stuff and work clothes that I would wear like every day. Because I do, like, you guys see me in leggings a lot, but now the nicer weather's coming, you'll see me in dresses and shorts and skirts because I just prefer them, to be honest. But yeah, so this is kind of, I was talking to you in the video, but actually I think I maybe just pointed and thought it. Anyway, so this is just me explaining what I've just explained to you. And see that pink bag? It belonged to a friend of mine and she left it at my house. And then we did like a Secret Santa exchange and I never seen her after Christmas. So I just put her gift in the bag and then still haven't seen her. And now she's kind of fallen out with our group a little bit. So I'm just donating it. That's probably not the right thing to do, but I'm not likely to see this person again. So it's going away. It's been in my house for about a year and a half. So now I'm sorting out these cubes. I've often said, you know, I don't like putting my washing away because my wardrobe is very organised and it takes a lot of effort to do it. But I don't know what I was complaining about. It doesn't even take that long. But yeah, so I have these organisers that I think I got off of Temu a few years ago. And in two of them, I keep t-shirts and tops. And then in the other one, I keep trousers. And then in the third, the final one, I keep like skirts and shorts and stuff. So yeah, just kind of sorting out. I think here I'm sorting out what I'm keeping and what I'm not and kind of putting them into categories. So like vest tops, crop tops, tops that I would like baggy tops and ones that I wear for work, and then like fancier dress tops. And then here I'm sorting out my trousers. I've kind of gone off of jeans. Like I used to have loads of jeans, but they just feel really restrictive. This is a skirt that I got from like a vintage retro shop. I really love it, but it's quite short. And then this skirt here, I have two of them, one in like that red colour there, and then the other one in the green. So I thought I can donate the green one. And then, as you see, like sometimes I'll put stuff in the keep pile and then think, no, do you know what? I could let go of this. So then I do that as well. Those jeans there I need to try on. So that's why they've been put into the pile with the summer things to try on. And then I have a few bodysuits that I bought because I thought I would be a bodysuit person. I'm 100% not a bodysuit person. They are very uncomfortable. I don't know how other people can wear them. Danielle is very much a bodysuit person. And apart from one that I've tried on, there's like another 4 there that I've not tried on. So she can just have them. And then these are clothes these are all the trousers and skirts, I think. Oh no, do you know what this is? This is washing from downstairs. That's what this is. So this is all the washing. So all I'm doing is sorting it into categories of like skirts, trousers, need to be hung, jumpers, t-shirts, jammies, that kind of thing. And then once it's all in the categories, then I'll start going through it and putting it away and deciding if I'm keeping or not. The majority of this stuff, if not all of it, is getting kept because it's obviously stuff that I've worn recently for it to be in a clean washing pile downstairs. So this is the jammy, like where I keep my jammies, because when I first ordered these organisers off of Temu, I ordered this one from a different seller and it arrived and it's not as like sturdy as the others. So this one gets used for my jammies because the box, it doesn't hold its shape very well. And so that just lives on the very top of the wardrobe. And then the others live on the second. What we used to have is, like, see the mom drawers in the corner of the room? They have my husband's clothes in. And we used to have one of those each, as well as the wardrobe. And I had a lot more clothes than I have now. And I know I have a lot of clothes. And I ended up getting rid of like 2 big black bags full of clothes. And I think I gave the drawers to my son's dad. So Kai's dad. I gave the drawers to him. And I just put everything in my wardrobe so that I could try and like downsize. I would love to have a capsule wardrobe, but also I have a lot of clothes and I just don't think I could ever be that minimalist. I would love to be, but I just don't think I could be, which is funny because I end up wearing a lot of the same clothes. But then also it just depends on my mood, on what kind of style I'm feeling, you know. I keep yawning. But I think it's because I know how much I have to do today and I just don't want to do it. So yeah, while I sort out these clothes, I will tell you a little bit about my week. So because it's been nice pretty much every day after the kids have finished school, we've gone out to the parks and things. And then yesterday, which was Wednesday, me and Danielle, if anybody follows 5 Free Cleaning on Instagram, you would have seen Danielle's post. So we went and we had a very important meeting with a potential sponsor and it's going in the right direction. So we're quite excited about that. We'll be announcing more deals about that as soon as everything's finalised. And then after the meeting, me and Danielle went for lunch. But I felt like such a bad mum because you know what happened? Is Lily woke up yesterday morning and she just was not feeling 100%. And I thought maybe she just needed a slower start to the day. And my husband wasn't starting until slightly later. So I says, oh, why don't you just let her have a slower start to the day and take her into nursery a bit later, and if she still isn't feeling great, then I can just stay home with her when she gets home. Anyway, we finished this meeting, went, and then we were like, let's go out for lunch. And then my husband phones me and he was like, where are you? And I was like, oh, I went out for lunch with Danielle. I completely forgot that he was at home with Lily because I was so used to her not being there. I completely forgot. So in the end, she was feeling a bit better, but still wasn't 100%. Like she wasn't ill or anything. I think she was just a bit tired, you know. She was only 4 and being in nursery 9 till 3, 5 days a week, it can be exhausting, especially in this heat. So anyway, so I says, okay, just drop her off with me. And then we went to Danielle's and she played in the paddling pool and stuff. And she had a really good time, but I can't believe I forgot about her. Anyway, and then after that, I picked up Kai and we went to the park and things. And then in the evening, what did we do in the evening? I think it was just the usual, you know, watching TV. Like I watched some Naruto with Kai and then the kids had a bath and all of that stuff. I was sleeping fairly early last night. I was sleeping by 11, which that's really early for me. Normally I'm not sleeping till like 2 in the morning. Talk about sleeping, I'm yawning. Anyway, we're nearing the end of this video. I'm very aware that this has been very much, what's that word? Eclectic? Is that the right word? Assortment of footage. But it was because that panic clean wasn't as long as I was expecting it to be, because originally the plan was to do a whole video on just the panic clean, but I did not have time to get anything else done before he arrived, so it couldn't be a video on its own. And then I just randomly recorded me hanging out that washing, and then this video of this footage of sorting the clothes wasn't as long as I thought. Anyway, this is kind of the final result on this day, and then I come back the next day. I've tried on the clothes and figured out what fits and what doesn't, and it turns out I donated 31 items. 2 items went to my daughter and then 6 items to my friend, so that's 41 items altogether, and this is the finished result.